Hey, this is MLG. I uh, I wanna go back to another Burning Wheel video because, like I said, there's some people who ask me to talk about Burning Wheel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna discuss one aspect of the game that I really like, and I'm gonna do it by telling a Burning Wheel true story. So, Dungeon Master Fivo, whom has been a little absent recently on the vlogging part, I was discussing with him a couple of days ago. I say, hey, do you have a special request about Burning Wheel? You want me to talk about something? Because he and I played together during my hiatus. So a couple of weeks, I would say, after I left vlogging on a hiatus, I was playing Burning Wheel intensively, and I went on the Burning Wheel group page on G Plus, and I see Dungeon Master Fivo there, telling people that he bought the book and he needs someone to play with to teach him how to play, kind of thing. And I'm like, hey man, wow, you bought the book now. That's awesome. And so yeah, I'm gonna teach you. So let's do this on Hangout. So we did a one-on-one for a couple sessions, he and I. And here's the true story. I will use this story to express something that I like with this game, which is the idea that I already kind of discussed in the other video, but it's the idea that you don't have to say no, and that uh, this game is totally random. So there's no hand of God thing happening, or railroad or stuff like that, if you play it the way I play it and some people play it. So uh, quickly, the story is about this priest and this knight who are sent to investigate um, a village which is kind of plagued by some kind of a malediction or something like that, and they end up realizing that there's a cult, a pagan cult, in this village, and that it's kind of like it's possessed by some kind of a demon, something like that. And then furthermore the investigation go on, you realize that the Baron, which is a Baron Stravit, his name is Baron Stravit, and this guy is kind of like a necromancer kind of guy. And then even furthermore during the investigation, because the knight it's actually his hometown. The village is his hometown, so he realized that his family, parents, sister, have been turned into zombie-like beings, kind of like they are possessed by some kind of a black oil that kind of leaks from their eyes and nose and stuff like that. It was kind of creepy scenario. And then so we are playing, and then he wanted to escape with his sister, and he wanted to kind of save his parent and everything. So there was like a fight with the Baron at the end, between the knight and the Baron, and he managed to take his sister and give it to the priest, for the priest to leave, like a sacrifice. He was about to sacrifice himself to save his sister. But keep in mind, this is like the second session, or first or second session. But in the first session, there was a fight with a possessed bear in the wood, and he got badly injured. And for those who know Burning Wheel, when you get badly injured, shit goes it goes down really fast, because you get a lot of obstacle, and you take away dices and your dice pool and stuff, so you start to miss everything. You don't, it's really hard to succeed on your intention rolls, when you are injured in this game. Really, really hard. But like I said, this game is all about saying yes, but. So the idea is that whatever you want to do, you're going to achieve your intention, but there's going to be complication. You don't have to say, no, you don't have it. No, you're dead. No, you miss. You say, oh, you got it. But, and that is huge, huge, huge. Like I said, it's not typical to Burning Wheel. Some GM does it naturally. I remember Nat 20 has an approach like that. He will tell you that you got it, but, So that's huge in here, because he was really injured. And that second session, everything he was trying to do, he was failing the roles. But in this game, you accept failure as something fun. It's not, failure is not bad in this game. Failure is actually interesting, because you wait for the other player to tell you the complication. And this is always fun and surprising, and creates some really cool narrative. So he's badly injured. The sister, he managed to tell the priest and to bring his zombie-like sister in town to cure her, and he's gonna and he puts himself between the Baron and the priest to make sure the priest gets on the horse and leave. And then he's doing his fight against the Baron, and he loses. And he, instead of dying, he just get turned into a zombie kind of creature. So he's not, he's not playable anymore. So I don't even remember he managed to to succeed on a role in this session. Correct me, Harold, if I'm right, but I think everything was failure all along. And it's kind of weird when you're not used to Burning Wheel, because when you fail, it's usually bad. In this game, it doesn't have to be that bad. It's just not the way you think it was. It's you got it, but So yeah, so basically what happened is that now that his character is not playable anymore, he has a decision to make. Like, what am I supposed to do? Was it his sister or his girlfriend? Oh my god, I don't remember. Because he created another character right afterward. And the character he created, I think the thing that happened is that he created, the first guy was the boyfriend, the knight was the boyfriend, and the second character was the brother of that girl. Yes, I think that's what it is. So the knight was his ex. Yeah, that's it. The knight was the ex-boyfriend of the girl, and he didn't know why she left him, so he was kind of sad. So he was kind of happy to go investigate there, because he was living apart, and then realized that she left him because she was a zombie now, and he died saving her life, kind of thing. But he's not dead; he's just turned into a zombie, so he can come back. So as a player, he had the decision to do, what am I going to do? Am I going to save my knight? So he created another character, which is his girlfriend's brother, that zombie girl brother, and that got sent there by some kind of an assassins organization. Was to investigate, because shit goes down. When the priest came back to town, he told the story, and everybody knows in town. So he was like part of a special commando to go there and bring back Stravit. So it actually ended up, to make a long story short, it actually ended up his two characters fighting each other. So his second character killing his first character, and he find that quite funny as a player to have this experience of fighting against his character, his first character, and actually had to decide to kill him instead of saving his life. But he could have go the way he wanted, and so this story express a little bit of the wheel effect of Burning Wheel, which is like the dice are falling. It can be a success or a failure, and when it's a failure, doesn't mean you don't get what you want. It's actually cooler when you get what you want, because the story, what's important is always gonna happen. And you bring complication, and complication has to be just doesn't have to be negative or bad. It can be super funny, but complication still, and we have to run with it. So that's the wheel effect. That's the new thing happening. We need to go with that new thing. So imagine 5 people around the table, 5 different minds, bunch of different ideas. Everybody tells the story. Anyway, thank you for watching. and talk to you soon.